How's it going, guys? It's John with Zebulon Pottery. In this video, I'm going to go over how to build this butter dish. I've also got free downloadable plans that'll allow you to follow along with the build. And then I'm going to also give you an amazing hack that makes serving butter that much nicer. So let's go over some must-have tools. You're going to want water with a brush for slipping and scoring. You're going to want a rolling pin, that's just to roll out your clay, and a needle tool. It's going to be one of your go-to tools. You're also, for optional tools, are going to want a scoring tool. It's a scoring rib. I also like to have a regular rib on hand. And then a sponge that's going to help for cleaning, and a 45-degree cutting tool. I'm going to have a link in the description for all of these things. Next thing you're going to need to do is roll out your clay to about the thickness of a pencil, about 3/8 of an inch, maybe a little more. Go ahead and cut out your template. And then we're going to go ahead and take that template and arrange it on our clay to be cut out. Once you start to cut it out, you want to give yourself enough room so it's easy to move in between all the pieces. And I try to keep my needle tool as straight up and down as possible. Also, you're going to want to put a beveled line or a score mark on that solid black line that's on the template. And you're going to go ahead and remove all of that excess clay. I like to take this and ball it up. That way it doesn't dry out on me. Now, you'll see how this template kind of stuck to my clay. This can happen if your clay is a little damp. Don't worry about that. It'll come right off, and it's not going to hold you back too much. You're going to want to put a 45-degree bevel on some of these pieces. I like to use a tool for this. It just saves you a lot of time and energy. And then you really want to make sure it's nice and smooth all the way around. The long bevels, you're going to keep those extra pieces. On the tray, you're going to kind of cut along the score line and then bevel a 45 kind of on those flanges. And you're going to take that scoring tool and score all your 45-degree angles. Now you're going to make sure that you've gotten all of your pieces scored and ready to go before you start to assemble. And I like to take a little bit of water and add it to my pieces before I start to assemble. Now you could use slip for that. I just prefer to use water. And then when you go to attach your pieces, and this is going to be true for the rest of all of your attaching, you're going to really want to wiggle and attach. Make sure it seats firmly. And then I like to go in and kind of clean up all of my seams as I go along. This is just attaching that other side. Now I'm going to show you how to attach those 45-degree angles on that inside bevel. And that's with those little extra cutoff pieces that you were supposed to keep. This makes it easy to clean. So if you have to wash it by hand or you want to throw this in the microwave or dishwasher, it's just easy to clean. I cut off that little excess bit. And then when it comes to the tray, you're just going to want to do your best to really get those pieces to seat. And then you're going to get all four sides together. And then start to clean up your edges, bevel your corners, all that kind of stuff. I like to put a little wad of clay in the corner, and that makes it also a little easier to clean. And I wanted to show how much effort kind of goes into this. You're really going to take your time and clean up all your pieces. So I sped it up just so you can see that it does take a little bit of time. Attaching the handle on the top, I didn't really go over the handle too much, but this is where there's a lot of creative freedom. I have a very simple template that you can follow to make a handle very similar to this one, but I would feel free to kind of do whatever you want. So I don't think you have to have a handle, but I do think it's a lot nicer to have one. A hack for this video, you're going to make some slivers of wax paper that are about the same size as your stick of butter. And then what you'll do is you're going to take that and you're going to kind of fold it over the knife like this, line it up on top of your butter, and then just gently slide it all the way through. And the cool thing about that is it allows you to take your finger and get in and pick up your butter. So I love you guys so much that I even baked bread for this video. And I'm going to cut into it. I'm not what I would say a skilled baker, so try not to judge me too hard on the bread. I do think it looks pretty. We'll see how it looks on the inside. So not too bad, I don't think. Nice thing about the way this is made is it allows you to slide your finger in, scoop it up. You haven't touched any of the other butter, and then you can simply apply it to your bread just like that. If you made your own butter dish, we would love to see it. Go ahead and tag us at Zebulon Pottery on any social media platform. If you're interested in other similar videos where we have a free downloadable template, just let us know what you'd be interested in making, and we'll put it on the to-do list. Thank you guys for making it to the end. It helped me a lot if you hit that like or even subscribe button.